Hey guys, I'm back.
Vessel ID acknowledged. Port 1 cleared for docking. Welcome home to the Vigilance.
I sure hope there's nobody on the ship that's a traitor.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Oh, I should get my sleep bonus again while we're heading out. Because I also lost a little bit of health.
That was quite a workout. Hope you had as much fun as I did.
Yeah! We get a lot of work out of that tiny little bed, huh? I hope I made a copy of that slate. I just kind of gave it to him because I didn't want to arouse any suspicion.
Hello.
I bet operations on the key are a clown show. I'm looking forward to reading your report. What can I do for you?
I have evidence for you.
Excellent. Let me have it, and I'll upload it to our database.
Pick this up from the locked penitentiary on Serverov.
It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. Find anything else?
That's all I have for now.
Okay, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it. We'll be here if you need us.
You're back. So how did it go?
I've successfully infiltrated the Crimson Fleet. I'm confident this plan is going to work.
Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet?
Yeah. Delgado's searching for a GaLm ship named Legacy that was carrying some sort of lost fortune.
Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
Excuse me, Commander. Did you say Crix's legacy?
Yeah, come on, Sarah, keep up.
Please tell me you aren't seriously going to give that any credence. Everyone knows that's just I don't know, a myth.
What the hell are you talking
I'm
about?
holding tangible confirmation of the word legacy attached to Crix's name. That's too much of a coincidence to attribute to me.
Yeah.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause.
Story or not, Delgado believes it's real.
Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a GaLm transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you.
Seriously?
What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because GaLm is hiding something.
Thank you, Commander.
Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move?
How'd you know Delgado was with us at the lock?
That one's simple. We monitored your ships heading down to the surface of Suvorov. In fact, when he returned to the key and you didn't immediately follow, well, we almost thought our operation was terminated.
It was close, right? Why do you think GaLm is hiding something?
Can you imagine the amount of embarrassment GaLm would have to endure if they listed a lost transport in the ship registry? Doesn't matter if that ship went down 500 or 500 years ago. If news gets out that a bank has misplaced money, it would tank their value.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, they want me to go on a little heist mission.
Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the GaLbank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Cricks was clever. For some reason, he never got there.
How do you know Jasper Cricks never found the legacy?
Because the Crimson Fleet would be a totally different adversary, and Cricks wouldn't have disappeared years ago. Even if they hid the money with that damn human computer Shinny of us, our forensic accounting people would have found that data. No. The Crimson Fleet are in dire shape right now. They haven't seen that much currency, well, ever.
Well, shouldn't I put a stop to this by killing Delgado?
And let Neva Mora take his place. Or Shinya Voss. Or any one of a number of pirates already gunning for his position. No. The solution is to stick to the undercover operation and determine how much of this is truly a credible threat.
All right. Proceed as planned then.
It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
Thank you, Commander. Ooh. They gave me 12,000 credits.
There's one thing spookier than a pirate.
What? Maintenance crews are the unsung heroes of the Vigilance. Ensign Betty does a ton of work keeping things shipshape.
Do you want me to go talk to Ensign Betty? Is that why you're bringing it up? You have a crush on Ensign Betty? I could tell him.
Sys-Def Marines are the best of the best.
Hold on, I'm going to the prison to harass somebody.
I saw one of the ensigns get an Alpha.
Sir, if I may speak freely, is there a reason for the harsh reprimand? As far as I know, I just tracked a little mud into the brig.
Soldier, have you ever heard of trenchfoot?
Can't say that I have, sir.
Well, they say guards on Suvorov would sometimes trudge through cold, frost-wet trenches on their daily patrols. Prolonged wetness led to circulation and nerve damage, aka trenchfoot. Unable to perform, those guards were taken off duty, and security suffered, all because they didn't take the time to properly dry their feet. You see where I'm going with this, don't you?
I do, but if I may, I would argue that we're not on some frozen planet, sir.
But you tracked in mud from your last mission. You brought in any number of microbial life forms, known and unknown, into my brig. These are direct threats to the health and safety of this crew, and by extension, the security of this brig. On my brig, cleanliness is a duty, and I suggest you take this duty seriously. And if not, I will have the commander relieve you of it.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Some of the guards don't take kindly to the prisoners, but we should try to maintain some decorum.
Armin, were you on Suvorov?
Former convict, you've seen the inside of a cell. Stay out of mine and we'll get along just fine.
I've been to Suvorov as part of my undercover work.
Really? I know you were headed to the key, but I didn't realize you'd actually get a chance to visit the lock. I almost respect the fleet for doing that. They're trying to pass down their history, or their version of it anyway.
You almost seem excited that I went down there.
Ah, my apologies. I didn't mean to be unprofessional. It's just rare to talk to someone who got to witness that history up close. But all that aside, give me your honest opinion. What were the conditions like?
Well... brutal. With how they were treated, it's no wonder the inmates revolted.
I was afraid of that. I think I'm starting to fully realize the hand we played in all this. Truth be told, my ancestor was a guard on Suvorov. Part of the reason I joined Sys-Def was to find out more about his experience, and whether the history books told the whole story. Which is why I'd like to hear Crix's side of it, if just to confirm what you saw.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I can get you any more of that information, but were there any problems securing Austin Rake?
No. The prisoner surrendered willingly, as per the terms of your deal. This is probably the safest place for him, if the fleet want him dead. You can chat with him, if you haven't already. I'm sure he has a lot to say.
Okay. As a brig officer, is there anything you need from me?
As a matter of fact, I have a favor to ask.
Oh, yeah?
I understand that part of your undercover work involves going to the fleet headquarters, namely, the key. While you're there, if you find anything pertaining to the history of the fleet, I'd be interested in learning about it.
Okay. There's a lot we can both learn, I'm sure.
I agree. Just keep in mind this is a favor and you're free to ignore it. I only ask because this is such a rare opportunity and I'd hate to pass it up.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
I appreciate it. I've actually heard rumors about there being audio logs for an interview the founder of the fleet, Jasper Crix, did on the key. I'm interested in anything he had to say regarding his time in prison and how the prisoners were treated. If you find anything like that, bring it back here and we'll take a listen.
Yeah, especially if it gets marked now for me. Why the fascination with the fleet's history?
The fleet and the UC are intertwined, and I've always felt knowing that past is an important part of what we do. In life, history can be a guide, a warning, or at times, a reflection. And if you want to know which one it is, you have to stare it in the face, regardless of how ugly it is.
Well, that's a noble goal. What if the prisoners tried to escape? What kind of defenses do we have?
We have multiple turrets attached to the ceiling. If you've met Ensign Betty, she's personally calibrated them to ensure they cover the entire area.
Nice.
That being said, firing the turret should be considered a last resort.
Well, what are your thoughts of Commander Conde?
He's a good man, singularly focused when it comes to the fleet. But that's not to say he doesn't care about his crew. I can tell you a story as an example if you'd like to hear it.
Yeah, go for it.
So, I'm a bit of a workaholic, and I forget to take breaks.
I feel that.
One day, Commander Ikande passes by the brig and sees me at my desk. He takes one look at my haggard face and says, "Officer, I'm headed to the mess hall. If you're not with me in 15 minutes, your services will no longer be required on my ship." I tried to protest, but he was dead serious. So I went. We had lunch, talked about old times, and I went back to the brig, refreshed and ready to work. It's little things like that. You can see he pays attention, and that he cares about the people, not just the work.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
As you were.
Alright, well, let's see where Austin is. He's probably on the top floors. Austin, did they just stick you in the furthest corner? Damn, okay, maybe he was on the first floor, my bad. Oh shit, why are you in the dark?
I guess you think I have some sad story to tell? That I met some sick orphans on New Homestead and grew a conscience?
Did you?
Or maybe you're the cynical type, and you think I turned a new leaf because I wanted SysDev to go easy on me.
I really have a...
The truth is a bit...
I don't have any thoughts on it, really. The truth is always complicated, that's why no one wants to hear it. No, go ahead, explain it to me.
Sure, I got time. You see, at my age, you know who you are. And I've always been a thief. I'd swipe a cred stick for my own mother if it had enough zeros on it. But even in a group of cred-hungry thieves, a man has to have a code. Rules.
You mean honor among thieves?
I do. You finish a job, it's supposed to be done. You get the rush and the relief. But in the fleet, doing the job isn't the hard part. In the fleet, you gotta worry about the guy sleeping next to you, and if he's gonna take a bigger piece of the pie. You gotta wake up the next morning and wonder why your slice is missing and the crumbs are stuck to his face.
I see. Why join a medical supply ship?
Well, for one, they don't have much in the way of loot, but they're still important to somebody. You can't just blow up one without it showing up on SSNN, or a UC captain getting a 10-inch stack of slates on his desk. But more importantly, do-gooders are predictable. The pirate code changes depending on who's reciting it. Honest folks, they have a habit of writing their rules down. Why did I join the Regana? Truth is, I just wanted a good night's sleep.
That sounds respectable enough. Now have I mentioned you changed your identity?
Yeah, I've had some work done. If you got the Crimson Fleet on your back, you would too. As for the name, that was actually the hard part. You can use 100 different aliases and the system will just add them to the list. Now you can pay a guy to delete the list, but nothing's ever really gone forever. Neva probably paid the same guy to hit rewind, and here we are.
Yeah, it's gotta be a pain in the ass to try and follow people around when they can, like, literally change their entire look to look like anything. But I'm sure there's a way to make things disappear completely. You just gotta, like, go big or go home, right? Take out the entire servers or something. Would you be interested in working for SysDef?
And put a bigger target on my back? As far as I'm concerned, the brig is the safest place I can be. The second you drag me into some private room, you're basically telling everyone here that I'm a rat.
I mean, you might as well be. You quit the fleet. They're trying to kill you. I don't really think it matters anymore if you get considered a rat or not. They want you dead.
Cycled air. Remember when I said I like to be close to you? Now you know exactly what I meant.
You like to chill out on the chair while I sleep? That's okay, I get that. You know, just like to be close to your partner. I love how much of an animation I have to go through to sit in my chair when I was just staring at the chair in point blank range to sit down in the first place.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
Alright. Where am I even going for this? That's not what I wanted. I want to set course. Okay, it's in the Olympus system. Fine. I'd be too powerful if I could slap 2 reactors on my ship.
Good job. We're still in one piece.
Siren of the Stars. This seems like a fairly sizable vessel. Good enough for a cruise.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
Yeah. This could work. This could work. Okay, be careful. There are things I can steal, but only for the certain conditions. Hello there!
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own. Delgado orders me to help you out.
Why follow Delgado's orders if you're not in the Crimson Fleet?
Because the only way to achieve a win is by agreeing to play the game in the first place. Worst case scenario, I don't make the fleet, but I end up a couple thousand credits richer. That's almost a win-win, don't you think?
I mean, not really. The worst case scenario is you die because you worked with the Crimson Fleet. I can see how that would be upsetting.
Well, I'll be damned. Someone from the fleet finally agrees with me about something. It's a goddamn miracle. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
Neva asked me to steal the Earth Savior Award.
Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place.
What was the original plan you had with Neva?
I spent months manipulating the Terran Preservation Society into hosting their gala affair aboard the Siren of the Stars. I had to arrange the event to make sure that the award was aboard the ship. Neva said she'd do the rest. When I got a message about Dubrovsky, I assumed she'd be tagging along to steal the award. But looks like she sent you in her place.
Well, don't worry. You're still gonna get paid.
Yeah? Funny you're only bringing that up now. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout.
Whatever, I don't care.
Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a GaLm exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest?
What do you consider normal prey?
Merchant vessels, transport, supply convoys, mining settlements, you get the picture. But taking on a megacorp, that's a really big deal. Something the Crimson Fleet stayed away from in the past. Sounds to me like Delgado's either getting desperate, or this is leading to an even bigger score down the road.
I wish I had popped the future talk thing. I wish you could do it in the middle of the conversation. I don't trust you enough to share sensitive information yet.
Playing it safe for now. Okay. I can respect that. But let's make one thing clear. If I'm gonna stick my neck out by helping you get near Dombrowski, I want something in return.
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is going to be invaluable. Maybe we should hear what he has to say.
Okay. Fine. Well, you obviously have something specific in mind.
Well. It appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that.
I love that I have this Crimson Fleet thing. Yeah, you're in no position to make demands right now. Just do as you're told. I could put in a word with Delgado, but it's up to him to pull the trigger.
That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh god. I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than mingle with those egotistical frauds.
Okay. I didn't bring my dinner jacket.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets.
Hey, if there's any Aurora around, then it'll be a party. No. Well... yeah, sure.
All right, Speedy, take it easy. You're not gonna find that kind of junk aboard a Trident Starliner. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their Starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck.
Discover location of the Yes Award, kill Larry Dobrunsky, ask Society about Larry Dobrunsky. What's the deal with this Terran Preservation Society?
They claim their goal is to celebrate the soul of the Earth, the culture, the people, and the ideals of the past.
I'm part of a few of those things, yeah!
Minds, Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining aspects is so important. In reality, this is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get together to make themselves feel like they're contributing to society.
Good God. Well, can you help me with the Earth Savior Award?
As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want.
Yeah, I really don't give a fuck.
What's the status of your plan?
I've just gotten started.
Okay. Then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms.
What about melee attacks? I'm not gonna do it, but like, what would that happen?
Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
The canapes? Alright.
This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels. Hell of a ship, isn't it?
You just trying to humble brag that you work on it?
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping this ship with triple redundancy in almost every internal system.
You almost make me want to shoot it from the outside and see what happens. Excuse me, Rokov?
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings to have been posted to a ship like the Siren of the Stars.
It's breathtaking.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
Yeah, that sounds like a great job. You just chill out, occasionally fix some things, and then stare out at the stars. Maybe indulge in some media. Depending on how they actually... I really haven't seen too much of how they do media in here. Obviously, they have like general computers and like tablets and stuff, but do they still like watch movies, play video games on, you know, like a handheld device? That's what I'd want to do if I was working on like a ship constantly traveling between places all year. Whoop.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Thanks. Whoa-oh. This place is triggering the resolution shifting. Oh God! Oh God! Just choose a resolution. Just stay at a resolution. Settings. Display. Dynamic resolution off. Thank you. I get it. This place lags. I can't do anything about it. Fucking Todd Howard said this game was optimized. He's full of shit. It's optimized for computers 10 years from now.
Is this...
So what brings you aboard?
I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important.
I heard you're in charge of the Earth Savior Award.
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years.
Wow.
Why do you ask?
Well, you must be nervous keeping something so valuable in your cabin.
In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office.
Wow.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Okay, well, thanks for letting me know.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Yeah, Rokov did say that the canapes aren't fresh.
Member of the society?
I'm not.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Rokov said he was going to be up top. I don't know if he's there yet, though.
Here for business or pleasure?
Business, ma'am. Chilling at the Terran party.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Where are they?
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events.
Whoa. Rokov?
Having fun at our little gala?
Can you help me with the Earth Savior Award?
As long as you... What's the status?
Sheila Holbrook told me the award's being kept in the purser's office.
Damn, that makes things more complicated. Okay, don't bother talking with the ship's purser. Without a claim ID, you'll never get to the award. There's no way around it. You're gonna have to get the ID off of Sheila. Here, give her this. I'm certain it will help. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any guy...
I'm not gonna kill her.
Don't you have somewhere to be?
Yeah, let's see. What did you just give me? Looked like a note. It is a new partnership. I have received a slate containing your proof that society funds are being diverted to my personal account, and the copies of receipts for the home I've purchased under a false name on Paradiso. Though I was initially dismayed that you turned these over to the authorities, I appreciate your discretion by choosing to handle this personally. To that end, I'm certain we can work out a financial solution to the problem. The Society will be hosting a charity event aboard the Siren of the Stars, which means another round of donations will be hitting the accounts that I can access. After the Siren arrives at its destination, we should meet and discuss our new partnership in person. The blackmail approach, huh?
Hello. Are you a member of the Society?
I am a member of Society. Soul Symphony Orchestra featuring conductor William Jones. Wow, what a waste of fucking space. Big ass bathroom for only 2 stalls, basically. Hey, you get your privacy. I'll take full closed door privacy. I want to check my options. You said not to talk to the purser, and that's fine, but like, what if I don't even have to do that? I am capable of opening master locks, you know? Although it might be one of those things where I need to have a key. See, look at this. I can access Dombrowski's place. Oh. Hello.
For the safety of everyone aboard, please be certain you...
Can you believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12. God, what a ridiculous waste of space.
I don't know if I would say 12 people could live in a place like this. It'd be kind of a tight squeeze. Unless you wanted to live like military barrack style, then you could cram like 20 people in there, really. Just make some bunk beds. All right. Let's do a little bit of breaking and entering. Easy. We're gonna try our luck. Don't need that. Whoops. Nope. This is a nice bathroom. Fuck yeah, yeah. This is sizable. I don't like this big ass opening here, but it might be possible to close it. Oh, Jesus fuck. Oh, she's got a little plushie with her. She's a super serious businesswoman, but that doesn't matter. She still has to keep her little buddy with her. Can this to go anywhere else? No? Okay, then we'll do this. I'll take these credits.
That lock didn't last very long.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm a little wary about stealing. Just a little. Because we've stolen once and didn't get in trouble. But then the second time we stole, we got in trouble. So it's just, you know, things aren't so good on that front. Please deliver 1 bottle of iced champagne daily at 23:30. If cabin unoccupied, leave next to the passenger bed and silver ice bucket. Hopefully he's not in here. Yeah, I think this is the call here. Okay. Well, if I do this and then a 1... it might work out. Oh, no-y. It doesn't work! Okay, alright. Fuck. These look like it could work. Oh. Nice. We got it. Don't need to take everything, even though taking everything would be worth a lot of money. Visit the Dubai landmark on Earth. A lot of landmarks we gotta visit, huh? Good golly. Where does this even work? Oh, right here. Okay. Okay, well, we have 2 1 keys. I think we just have to use one of those. Oh! There we go. I found the path. What the fuck? Canuck brand coffee, sold in their distinct and trademark can. No. But I'll take the money. Well, he didn't have anything for us here. Shame after the effort we went into to break into the rooms.
On behalf of myself and the entire team at Trident Luxury Lines, we wish to thank you for choosing to travel with us.
You're welcome, sir. Look at all these outfits to take. I can get this fashionable suit. Change up our color palette a little bit. Formal black suit. Oh, it was formal slack suit. My bad. Yeah, it's just hard to beat the permanent, like, 5% persuasion. I think I have seen some outfit things that give, like, 10% intimidation.
We have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations.
With all the worthy causes and the settled systems, oh, you'd think people wouldn't waste money on these pretentious luxuries.
Yeah, but I mean, these people more than likely have so much money, it's ridiculous. I keep breaking the rooms, it's easy XP. Heck yeah.
You definitely know your way around a lock.
It's easy money. Oh! Perfect, okay. Expert lock stand no chance against me. My experience, hey, continues to grow.
Nothing but the finest at this gala. Lovely party, isn't it?
Yeah. I totally wasn't just in your room or anything. I mean, fuck it. No one's around. Surely stolen credits don't count for anything, huh? Ooh. Sheesh.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right? Welcome aboard.
Thanks.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing COs I've ever worked under. In fact, he doesn't act much like a captain at all.
I know where we are. We walked past this.
Can't hear the engines, can you? You're not going to find better tuned engines anywhere else in the
getting
sigil
a crack
systems.
at all the leftovers from the dining area buffets.
The best part of my job is when I eat all the fancy food that they left over. Alright.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed.
Let's go harass her. Hi, Sheila.
So,
must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman.
Oh, yeah? I need your claim ID for the Earth Savior Award.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I...
Whoop. If you don't hand it over, I'll tell everyone about your little nest egg in Paradiso.
Oh my goodness. How did you know about that? There's no need to make a scene. If you're here to steal the award, there's nothing I can really do about that, is there? Here, take it.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation,
That went pretty smooth, wow! It's funny that she did have a persuade thing. It means that I totally didn't need Rokov's help at all.
let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way.
I think we'll be alright, but, you know, thank you for the offer. Nice. You can't take anything else because she's here.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard.
What does a chief purser do on a Starliner?
An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks.
What do you think of Captain Rokoff?
I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate.
That... No, come on. If there's something going on with Rokoff, I'd love to know.
I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you?
What's the harm if you tell me?
Not happening.
I don't have time for this.
Don't get bent out of shape.
Nobody will know you told me. I promise.
I'd like to tell you. I really would. All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job. I like Captain Rokoff, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, as in pirates. Can you believe it?
I can.
If you want to grab it, the slate should still be in his quarters. Somewhere.
That's a good point. Thank you for letting me know.
Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Yeah, Sarah. I'm enjoying this cruise so much. Aren't you? I wonder where Rokoff's room is. Probably up here with everybody else's stuff. But we opened all of these rooms. Yeah, I don't think I've opened Rokoff's room. We opened Sheila's room.
If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the entryway to your cabin.
Why is the computer gone?
At the moment, Aurora isn't permitted on Trident Starliners, though we're working on having that changed.
Passenger Grayson Slate. Daddy, this is an absolute disaster. You never told me that I'd be only able to take one valet on this cruise. Imagine how it felt when I had to send the other three home at the Siren's departure station. You won't believe it, but I actually had to carry my own bag. Can you imagine the humiliation? Oh well, at least the food on board is halfway decent. The wine, however, disgusting. I think Trident neglected to hire a proper sommelier. Thank goodness I brought a few bottles from our cellars. Anyways, that's all for now. I guess I'll see you when this horror show is over. As always, your loving son, Hannibal. Okay, now how the hell do you send this? Hello? Isn't this voice activated? No, you stupid thing. Stop printing when I'm... Ugh, this is preposterous. Send! Send! No! Send! You stupid piece of junk. Wait until my father hears about this. Oh my god. Okay, definitely not Rokoff's room. But I need every little bit of evidence I can get. Maybe the bottom floors have some extra rooms? Although we were kind of down there too. We went to the right and that went to the storage area. What about over here? Aha! Okay. Just double checking on these. Okay. So that could go there. I'm being preemptive. Because there's two that can fit in, and then we use a one key. Bug it. Oh, whoops. Easy.
Not picked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir's soul.
Hey, baby, you travel with me, you'll see a lot of amazing things. Urban Eagle. Could be good. That's a bigger damage bridger. What do we got here? Oh. Just some okay looking UC security stuff. Mm-hmm. So close. Geez, I guess there's only one location for that double. Okay. Perfect. I used an auto slot there. I was desperate. How much mass do we have? Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, that answers that. I know I don't usually super care about my, like, getting over encumbered. But maybe I shouldn't get over encumbered while stealing, you know? Is this the dock? No, it's a cockpit.
Captain Rokov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas. Just don't touch anything, please.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew.
Captain Rokov's computer. Well, can I close this fucking door? Make a big save. Okay. Looking too far ahead. Do I have connecting piece? Ooh, I do. Okay. We're banking on not needing a 3-piece. I might have goofed. I goofed. Oh, dude, backing up is so painful. Okay, maybe I use this piece. I did it! Fucking give me this stuff. Request denied. Evidence. Rokov, once again I'm refusing your request to rejoin. You're not a membership. We're not a membership club here, Rokov. This isn't. This is the goddamn Crimson Fleet. You don't apply. You try out. And if Neva doesn't put a hole in your skull, you get picked. That's how this works. You already went through it once. You had your chance and blew it. If you want to get my attention, maybe you should try scoring something valuable off that piece of crap you call a Starliner. Neva told me you lied about your record on the application to get that gig, so might as well put your position to good use. Cut the fleet in for a chunk of the creds, and maybe I'll start listening. Until then, stop contacting us. It sucks that I can't seem to, like, close this door. I'll just do this. You can't see me behind the fridge. Company communications. Captain, we've received your incident report regarding Deck Officer Kenley, who was reported missing about a week ago. According to what I'm reading, it looks like you've conjecturized that Kenley had a drinking problem and was last seen in a drunken state near one of the main airlocks. 3 minutes after the sighting, the airlock triggered, depressurized Section 7A, and then Kenley was unfortunately sucked down to space. If this sounds accurate, we'll continue our investigation from here. If any new information surfaces regarding the incident, keep us informed. Captain, could you please confirm and advise on the following missing items from Voy 765? According to our dockmaster through arrival port, these did not arrive as expected. 10 crates of precious metals, 15 crates of wine/liquor, 10 crates of synthetic cloth, and 20 crates of furnishings. Once you fill out the incident report, we'll start investigating. Probably just a miscount at the origin end of the voyage, but doesn't hurt to keep things safe. Captain, please be aware that the Terran Preservation Society will be booking the Siren's next voyage, and they require full use of the Starview Ballroom. Extend every courtesy to their people and ensure that their event goes exactly as planned. This is a significant client, and we don't want to risk losing this account. We'll send specific details in the future. Captain, we're still awaiting answers to our inquiry regarding the Siren of the Star's last 3 voyages. On every occasion, the ship's cargo was several thousand kilos lighter at your arrival port. Simply chalking these up to human errors is unacceptable. May I recommend you that the missing cargo holds a substantial dollar value that we're responsible to cover due to loss? If we don't have a proper report from you by the end of the month, we'll be forced to launch a full investigation. Dude, he's on his last ropes here, Jesus. Unknown source. This message has no identifying origin code. Read with caution. Alright, Rokov, I talked to the big guy, and just like I thought, he said there's no way you're coming back. You had a chance and you blew it. How hard is this to understand? Between you and me, the only way you're going to get him to change his mind is by giving us something we can sink our teeth into. Something big. And it better be good, because last time was a disaster. Trying to offload 20 crates of furniture wasn't worth the time or money, so never again. I'm going to throw you a bone, Rokov. Got a deadbeat on your ship, one of the crew. Name's Kenley. He owes us about 4 large from some bad bets he made back on Neon, and now Vincent wants his head. Make sure Kenley misses his next trip, and we'll see about changing the big guy's mind about having you back. Good work on the Kenley thing. Not only did you send a message to every deadbeat in Neon, but you notched up a few ranks on my books as well. Only problem is it wasn't enough. I'm gonna need more. The big guy doesn't want to budge on this one, so you need to light a fire under his ass. You need a big score. Huge. Keep your eyes and ears open, and we'll see what I can do on my end. Got your message about the prize that's about to find itself aboard. Now that's what I'm talking about. Since the event is coming up in a few weeks, I'll jump back home and try to convince someone to come out there and lend you a hand. Gonna keep this one kind of quiet, or else everyone will want a piece. If this works out, I'm almost positive the big guy will change his mind about you. Might cost you a chunk of change, but you want back in, so you can play the long game, right?
Never could get the hang of hacking. I prefer a more direct approach myself.
Take a little bit of a nap here.
Great.
Between you and me, the best part of it.
Alright. Time to go fuck around with Dabrowski.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing CEOs.
Good bribe, though. Good bribe. Good stuff, Rokov. Easy money for you.
If you have any specific requests, please.
Have you tried the cannabis?
Huh? He was down here before. Where is he? Rokov! Captain! Captain!
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping the ship with triple redundancy in almost every internal system.
You should let me into that room.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right? Welcome aboard.
It's only a novice lock, but we'd have to, like, knock her out. Or maybe I could just crouch into there. Whoa.
There's some heavy security protecting this area, but judging from the fact that this is the life support control, it certainly makes sense.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers.
Sorry, I was just wandering around. I didn't mean to, like, snoop into the wrong place.
You need to get rid of some of that gear.
Shh, babe. Varun heretic writing, contraband. Oh my god, another contraband thing. I mean, we are probably about to go back to the key, you know, the perfect place to sell contraband. Yeah.